The other day, you might remember me unboxing a couple of discs from DiscGolfDealsUSA.com. And these discs really caught my eye. These are from Loft Discs. One of them is called the Titanium 75-21, which seems like a pretty normal fairway driver. Probably flips up, slightly understable, all is good there. But the next one is this insane approach disc that they called the Neon. And let me show you why it's insane. Look at that puddle top. I have never seen anything like this disc before, so I had to sit down and do a little bit of research. And what I found is Loft Discs didn't really say a whole lot about this in their description. It says it's an innovative overstable approach disc unlike any other, clearly. The flight plate is like a subtle thumb track, and it's like it has a reversed dome, which is honestly factual. Now, when we go to DiscGolfDealsUSA.com, they have a little bit more to say about it, saying it took inspiration from the Berg with a unique puddle top design that gives you added stability. I'm assuming this thing is going to be insanely overstable when we give it a couple throws. They also say many disc golfers review it as saying this is what the Berg X was meant to be. The Berg X is right here. Slightly puddle top, got a thumb track. This thing was supposed to be a more overstable Berg, and from my understanding, it flies very similar to a normal Berg. At least that's what my buddy says. I don't throw Bergs that often, so I couldn't really tell you. Anyway, basically this is extremely torque resistant. We're gonna go give it a try at Caesars Ford. We're gonna bring the fairway driver and we're gonna take this thing out and just kind of get an idea of how crazy this thing is going to be. Should be fun. Let's get after it. We made it. We're gonna play the front 9 today at Caesars Ford. I think we're gonna try out the blue pads and see how that goes for us. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot my putters. That would have been bad. We would not have had anything to putt with. I have played this course a lot, and I have not once ever seen it in the position that it's in right now. It is short left. It says 309 feet. I don't know if that's accurate or not. Maybe the Neon will be perfect for it. Who knows? I gotta hit the gap first. I don't know if this is more meant for forehands. It doesn't feel bad in the forehand grip, but backhands, you almost have to power grip it. In my opinion, the fan grip feels really weird because of that like reverse dome. But if you power grip it, your fingers kind of fit perfectly in place. Forehands are not bad. I don't know if you guys split your grip. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. In fact, my finger fits kind of perfectly in there where I feel like it's wedged in there. Maybe good power from it. But anyway, let's just see what happens here. I guess I'm gonna try to throw some hyzers, see if we can get to this basket or not. We'll go with the fairway driver first. I'm gonna fan grip it. 7.5, -2-1. Should be kind of flippy. A lot of hyzer here. Oh, it's flippy and glidey. My goodness, that just kind of kept going. Oh, it's not as overstable as I thought it was going to be. I was thinking kind of like Zone OS in my head, but that was a bit straighter than I had predicted. Low key, the Neon, kind of perfect for this shot. I need to be a little bit more inside, and if I hit that inside line, I think it's right at the basket. Start our day, we did. Twice Earth's luck. Oh my goodness, come on baby. First hole, impressions, this thing, not as overstable as I thought. And then the 7-speed, what was that called? The Titanium, seemed to be very glidey. I can't wait to actually rip on it. If you guys do end up wanting to check these out, hit up DiscGolfDealsUSA.com, hit the link down below. It'll automatically apply 10% off at checkout. That is a good option for you guys if you're in the market. Hole 2 here is definitely a tough one from the blue pad. There's one skinny tree that really kind of gets in your head in the middle here. If that wasn't there, it'd be just a very nice straight shot. 516 feet, it's gonna be a little left, but this tee shot just needs to be as straight as we can. We're going Titanium. See if we can flip this up down the gap. Oh, it's not as flippy as I thought. My goodness, that is like terrible. There's really no way to film this. This is like worst case scenario in here. So I'm just gonna try to pitch this Neon out. I don't know if you guys could see how much angle that came out. I did throw it relatively high, but that was panning the whole way, and I believe it landed flat. Looks like we have a perfect opportunity to really show you that forehand flight right here. Dead straight shot. This thing I don't think is gonna go very far, but hopefully we can kind of put a little bit of ante on it and get it to the basket. Oh my goodness, Max. I think I still have in my head that it's going to fight out of those antes really hard. But honestly, I might just be able to throw it a little bit more direct if I'm going to throw it that hard on forehand. I suck. I'm terrible with it. I'm going to get that again just so you guys can hopefully see this thing fly. There. I mean, it just sits, no skip. That got on hyzer very, very fast. Seems like the Neon, thrown flat or a little bit of ante, it rides relatively straight before it wants to dump out. But if it's thrown on any sort of hyzer, it seems like it gets vertical very quickly. Now, hole 3 here, 486 feet. Par 4, I just want to pump the titanium out as far as I can. Would be beneficial to be a bit left, and then we're going to access this gap toward the creek. There we go. Doesn't really flip, it just kind of like goes dead straight, yeah? That's nice and smooth. If you guys are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button for me. Road to 7K. Also, if there's any other discs that you guys want me to try in these videos, let me know down in the comments, and hopefully one day I can get to all those. There is kind of a slope behind the basket or right of the basket, so you don't want to fall off back there, a chance to roll away. I'm just going to see if I can throw this kind of flat, a little bit wide right of the basket, see what happens. Oh, I just yanked it. Should I get it again? I think we should get it again. There we go. And it's just gonna die and sit. That's perfect. That's what I wanted to do the first time. Wow. Both left side. I don't know how both of them caught. Hole 4 is kind of a tough one to film because it's a big dog leg left and then it just shoots straight up this hill. You kind of want to throw a straight shot that ends a little left, I would say, from the tee pad. We're looking at 456. I'm just going to try to throw the Neon, to be honest with you. Throw it flat and see if it hyzers a little. Kind of like that. Oh, it might be too far left. I definitely think it's too far left. Into the thick stuff. There we go. There we go. That should be parked. I'm gonna play hole 5 as the short pad just to see if we can throw decent shots with both discs. 252 feet, nice little hyzer. I'm gonna try to throw the Neon flat and then the titanium on a little bit of hyzer. Look at it get left. Honestly, not a bad attempt. That is so short though. It's probably gonna be too inside. And it hit some branches. Oh, it's a Luna the whole time. What a shot. This is where that Neon landed. Honestly, not a bad attempt, but I definitely don't think we can get it there, even on like a perfect shot. Why are we money today? What's going on? Oh, baby. Back to the blue pad, 555 feet, par 4. Also back to the titanium. This thing has been pretty smooth for me. Very dead straight. I haven't necessarily got the turn out of it yet. See what we can do here. Oh, I threw the perfect shot and you're not gonna be able to see it probably through the gap. We actually got some turn out of it that time. There is no shot this gets there, but I'm gonna try to throw it anyway and just see how far we can get. That is not a bad effort. Maybe right behind the tree, we'll have a putt. It's like the Neon comes out fast and then it just lollygags through the air before dropping. Leave myself a lengthy one here, see if we can trust the putters or not. If that would have went in, I would have died. Not literally. That one has a better chance. Heck yeah, and I got poked with a thorn. Let's go. Ow. To be honest with you, hole 7 kind of sucks to film. So we're just gonna skip it and we're gonna go on to hole 8, a par 5, 900 feet. Pump this out on some hyzer. Oh, it turned it over. Dang it. And I think I heard it hit trees. I don't have any other driver with me, so we're just gonna have to play that where it lies. Why am I bad at this game? All right, yes, I cheated a little bit, pulled this out just so we could throw another full shot with this thing. There we go. You just gotta be smooth with it and then it goes dead straight. Nice fade, going slightly downhill there. I wanna sub this bad boy back in a Neon. I'm gonna try to throw like a nice little flexy forehand, see what happens. Oh my gosh. That was terrible. It's either too much or not enough, and I have just yet to figure this thing out. Whew, a little higher maybe. Oh, all right, here we go. We got one last one, 405 feet, par 4. I just gotta remember, be smooth with this titanium and it's gonna be perfect. Money. Get past that one. Oh yeah, that should be like ideal positioning. I mean, this is the ideal forehand for the Neon, but just for fun, I want to try to throw a backhand turnover just to see if we can make it work. You made it work through that tree, dummy. Can we still end it with the birdie? Oh, it dropped. And it didn't drop. That was honestly kind of a fun round. These things are definitely interesting. I can't say I threw it very well today, but it was fun for the most part. Anyway, guys, that is gonna do it for this video. I gotta say, this fairway driver, kind of money. Just gotta throw it nice and smooth and it goes dead straight. I might do some more reviews with this, so stay tuned for that. The Neon, it might be fun to challenge somebody, Neon versus Berg. I have a friend that throws the Berg very well. He'd probably crush me, but it could be a fun little challenge video. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of these two discs down in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you in the next one.